Good day everyone! In today's video, me, Kurt, Derrick, Mark, Francis, Earl, Lee, Adnan, and Steven will give a tips on how to develop will and moral courage. So please keep on watching! In order to develop will and moral courage, self-control is required. It involves fostering the ability to stick to actions, ideas, and behavior which lead to moral improvement and success.
Good afternoon, kakagising ko lang. Pag-uusapan natin yung mental strength. Ibig sabihin nito is yung disiplina natin sa sarili natin, disiplina sa pag-iisip, disiplina natin sa paggawa ng mga desisyon sa buhay. Halimbawa, ngayon, gusto kong uminom ng Coke kasi sobrang init ng panahon. Pero sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na huwag muna kasi kakakoke ko lang kahapon, baka masobrahan ng matatamis kasi nakakasama sa sarili pag nasobrahan ng matamis ang sarili. Isa pa, yung activities namin medyo matagal-tagal pa, so di mo na ako gagawa, pero sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na mas maganda matapos ng maaga para mas free time, mas less hassle sa part ng student.
In developing self-discipline, you need to focus on your main goals and what really matters. So one can do this by avoiding the temptation of using social media, and don't let the fear of failure be an obstacle in taking risks. So always remember that failure is inevitable, and it also helps us to upgrade to a better version. So my only advice is you need to find that one thing that motivates you to do more, making it harder to be tempted by the things that give you instant gratification. For instance, learning a new skill or reading books that enhances your field of expertise. With this perseverance, you will see improvements that will satisfy you for a long term. As Anthony Robbins once said, your destiny is determined on the choices you make. Choose now, choose well. Thank you.
Draw inspiration from people of great courage. Ito yung mga taong usually is na-admire at nirespeto ng maraming tao. Alam mo kung bakit? Dahil sa may narating sila at naging successful sila sa buhay nila. Ito yung mga taong binababa yung sarili nila dahil sa pagpapatakas sa mga inudulo nila. Hindi naman tama yun eh. Pero kung gusto mong maging ganun, respetuhin ka rin, mas kailangan mong disiplinahin yung sarili mo. Kailangan mong maging wise sa mga decision mo. Hindi yung pag malungkot ka, mag-decision ka kaagad. Pag masaya ka, mag-decision ka kaagad. Kung galit ka, mag-decision ka kaagad. Ang point is, handle your emotion first before your decision. Dahil hindi mo na kayang balikan ang mga panahon na nasayang dahil sa maling desisyon mo. Ika nga ni JFK, effort and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Nag-decision ka, pero walang patutunguhan.
That anxiety isn't necessarily a good thing. One thing to advocate, while the moral courage is to remind yourself that anxiety, it is not a good thing. Anxiety triggers in multiple ways. It is a normal reaction during stressful event. Exclusive worrying, consequently, it may result to a disorder such as anxiety disorder, panic disorder, or social anxiety. Gently remind yourself during crucial circumstances, whatever happens, you can do it.
Hi, my name is Erl Pueblos, and I'm going to talk about developing moral courage and will. So, in order to develop our moral courage and will, especially in this time of pandemic, we should be helping each other. We should be open to listening and also speaking of something that could help someone in order for them to feel relieved and reduce their mental stress, and also for us to enable to help, and also someday they could help us too. That's all.
Repeatedly do acts that exhibit moral courage and will. Sa ibang salita, kung may pangarap ka, dapat may mindset ka na positive para maabot mo yung pangarap mo. Kasi madalas o palagi, meron talaga tayong problemang makakaharap. Hindi natin maiiwasan 'yan. Pero kung meron ka moral courage and will, kahit anong mangyari, kahit anong problema pang dumaan, tutuloy-tuloy mo pa rin 'yan para makuha mo yung pangarap mo. Kung paulit-ulitin mo yung gagawin, magiging habit mo na kasi yan eh. Kaya ito yung meaning ng repeatedly do acts that exhibit moral courage and will. Yun lang.
Tips on how to prepare effectively on what you want to accomplish. First, be committed. Through commitment, you can gain motivation to pursue success. Second is, you should think positively. It is important to think positively. You should remove your negative thoughts and replace it with positive ones. When you think positive, you can motivate yourself. Last is take away distractions. Examples of distraction is mobile phones, televisions, and a person that who can cause you stress. You should remove all these things. So this is my 3 tips on how to prepare effectively on what you want to accomplish.
Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be talking about developing will and moral courage. One of the tips in developing will and moral courage is having an optimistic outlook in life. With this kind of attitude, it will help us see new opportunities, learn from different situations, and keep moving. In order to have an optimistic outlook in life, we need to practice positive self-talk. We tend to be the worst critic to ourselves. We need to respond in a positive way to ourselves so that we can think better and develop our will and moral courage. That's all. Thank you.
Another tip in developing will and moral courage is to take a risk and accept failures. Part of developing your moral courage is taking a risk, some of which may be fruitful and some of which may be fail. The willingness to take a risk and consider the inevitable loss will greatly help to improve your moral and moral courage. Failure is a key tool to create character. Failure strengthens us and makes us stronger. People who fail repeatedly are persistent in the face of problem. Therefore, take the risk and cautiously step on. But if you fail, accept that, with any effort, there would be a disappointment. Learning to accept and step forward will encourage you not to weaken your courage and allow you to take on calculated risks. According to Billy Armstrong, anything that is successful is a series of mistakes.